Hey everyone, welcome back to another war video. This one, war number 3 of season 44, for Loki taking on JA. You can see I have America Chavez, Kate Bishop is there for the synergy, and Blade is back. So let's jump right in with a Blade fight. So this is going to be my first war fight with Blade in a really long time. Back in the days of, the Trinity where it was Blade, Spark, and Ghost Rider. That got me through a ton in this game. So, kind of nice to be using him in war again. Blade obviously is tactic this season, so he gets his withers on. More importantly, in this fight against Hulk, he gets the slow one. So that's really what I want to do, is make sure that slow stays on, so that when Hulk enters Gamma, he doesn't get his passive unstoppable. But with Blade, I like to medium, light, medium, parry, and I like to throw the special one because it does pretty decent with the bleed damage, and with the bleed damage you get the nice passive power gain with Blade as well. So I'm trying to make sure to weave in those heavies to make sure that he has a slow on. Here I really need him to throw this special so that I can hit him while the slow is on and, get him to trigger Gamma. So there, he still hasn't done it, so I'm just trying to get him to trigger Gamma. There's Gamma, so we're okay now. He doesn't have the passive unstoppable. He is going to, Hulk is going to hit pretty hard here through the block. This node has, I believe it's combat deja vu prowess, so his specials get pretty hard if I repeat. And it also has spiked armor. So here, throw a special 2, hoping it'll do a decent amount. I think that this guy had either suture on defense, because the bleed seemed to, I don't have a bunch invested in deep wounds, but this seems to be falling off pretty quickly. I'm just kind of guessing that. I don't know that for sure. Here, Hulk is really not playing around there, so I take that special 2 to the block, so wasn't in danger of dying from it, but that'll cost me a potion or 2. But first fight with Blade in quite some time, and he gets through it relatively clean. So next fight here is going to be, I guess I should say, I'm on path 6 here. So this is going to be Hyperion. I'll be using America Chavez. You may notice that this is a 7-star America Chavez. I very luckily pulled her from a Paragon crystal, and then I even more luckily didn't get punished on that very stupid heavy attack. But yeah, we decided 7-star rank 1 Chavez would be better because of stat focus and the overall just stats of a 7-star, instead of my 6-star rank 4, who I think is like Sig 80 or something like that. So Chavez is very good for Hyperion. You get those negative zones up, and she just kind of reverses the power gain. And if Hyperion doesn't have his power gain, he's really not terrible to fight. So that'll do it for section 1. Moving on to section 2, I'm on path 8. So I have Spot. We'll be using Blade here. Spot is a dimensional being, so you can see there I do have danger sense on. So again, very similar to the Hulk fight. In that I just want to medium, light, medium, throw the special ones, get the bleeds going. Even though, danger sense does turn off a decent amount, I don't want to hit his block if I don't have to. So you can see there, he was sitting there holding block. I just kind of waited for him to throw his heavy. You can see there, 30 seconds in, he's already over 50% down. So Blade kind of ripping through here. Just need this Spot to throw a special. There we go. He throws special 2. So just trying to get out of the way of it, I do. So from here, it's just a matter of throw the next special 1, let the bleeds, continue to tick down. He throws his special 1, block it, nothing too crazy here. There's not really much to say here about this fight. It's Blade against a dimensional being, a science dimensional being, no less. So, pretty straightforward. Next fight here is going to be why I brought Kate for the synergy. So the synergy here with Chavez that Kate gives is, 1, it gives her more block proficiency and I believe combat power rate, but 2, it decreases the buff timers on regen and indestructible. It was like made for Hulkling. So this node is rich gets richer and power efficiency and a whole bunch of nonsense. So basically, Hulkling throws a bunch of specials, and if he gets too many buffs, then he can be really annoying here. And this node also has force of will, so you can't use a neutralized champ like Rintra or something like that, who would have been used here before. So Chavez is really good for this because she can turn off the rich gets richer power gain. And she hits harder with every buff that goes on him. So really, you just have to make sure that you're timing when the indestructibles are. But again, that's part of the reason why the synergy is there with Kate, because the indestructibles basically go away immediately, which is pretty nice. So my Mystic Dispersion, though, keeps pushing me up to special 3. I ideally would be throwing special 2s here, but that's okay. Special 3 still does decent damage, and it opens up one of every zone. So you can see, even that special 1 did a bunch, and here I special heavy into the special 2, and Chavez just absolutely rips through that rank 5 ascended Hulkling. So next fight here is going to be my last fight of the war. This is going to be Chavez against Baron Zemo. This is the old node 25, so it's the Power Snack and Power Sting node. I've taken this fight a couple times with Chavez before. Big thing here is, you want to get those negative zones on so that if you do trigger decks, it reverses the power gain. And then you don't really want to throw your specials with the power stings on for obvious reasons, and you want to keep Zemo at special 1. So those are really the big things. Guess spoiler alert a little bit, this Zemo was just super stingy in this fight. You can see here, I'm just really just trying to get him to throw his special. He just does not want to. I really don't want to push him to special 2 because, I can dodge Zemo special 2, but his special 1 is just so much easier to deal with. You can see both my negative zones fell off, so now, I'm back to not reversing any power gain, so I got to get those negative zones back on, and I'm back to baiting a special 1 here. So, he throws the other special 1, which is nice. So here, again, full heavy in there to get my second negative zone on. So now I'm turning off the Power Snack. He does have 2 Disorients on, which, again, is a little annoying. Now a third Disorient, so my block proficiency is basically gone. There I do throw the special 2 after the first hit of the heavy to get the bonus damage there. So you can see that does pretty solid amount. Here I do 2 hits into the Striker to get the Dark Dimension on, so that way now I have all 3 of my zones on, but my negative zone of course falls off, so I immediately try to get that back. So here we go. He's also, because he's thrown 4 special 1s at this point, my block proficiency is like 0 with the 4 Disorients. So at this point I'm just really trying to get him to throw this special, and he just does not want to. I do push him to special 2 though, which is a little unfortunate, but I throw my special 1 here to kind of get the power up. You can see though how much damage that into the block does. Here I don't worry about the power sting, I just kind of go for it all here with a first hit heavy into the special 2, and it is enough to KO that Zemo. So you can see he was a little stingy, a bit annoying, but in the end Chavez able to get it done. So 5 fights for me in that one gets me to 13 on the season. Still the 1 death and now a streak of 9. In terms of the war itself, we were able to win this one, so our first win of the season gets us to 1-2. We are currently sitting in Platinum 1. Hopefully we can get a couple more wins together, get back up to Master. But that will do it for this one. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see everyone soon.